And it all starts with one of television's favorite couples. She's been a newscaster for nearly every major network since the 70s, and he's the longest running daytime host out there. He's just retiring after a whopping 31 seasons. I love it, not at 30. He was like, I'm gonna do one extra. I'm gonna just make it special. And if you wanna know who the father is, he probably knows. So when I hung out with it, get it? So when I hung out with Connie Chung, I was a comedian, Connie Chung and Maury Povich when we were in New York, and I had to ask one of the most obvious questions, so take a look. Wait, so Maury, how often do people, I have to know this, how often in New York do people just shout out, "You are the father"?
All the time.
Because I would be one of those tools.
Well, everybody says, what is it like, if people, yell, "You are the father," or "I'm not the father." And I said, look, how would you like to walk around New York City and nobody knew who you were? What does that mean? It means your show's not working. I mean, it means, I don't know how you feel about this, Kelly, but I know some friends of mine in the business, they don't like to converse with people. They don't like to sign autographs and things like that. And I'm saying to myself, are you kidding? This is why you're successful. You're successful because of them. You're not successful.
And sometimes it's their moment, It's like, I get privacy to a point or something, if you're having dinner or something, oh, do you mind waiting till after or whatever, and I'll do whatever. But it's also, you have to think, I've had this conversation with friends, actually fellow coaches on The Voice, and it's it's their one moment maybe to see you, and they're excited. So just lean in.
I saw an Instagram thing of The Rock the other day, and he was driving in his neighborhood, and this tour bus is coming around, and he stopped, he waved, they took pictures, they were doing selfies, and he was just in his neighborhood.
I love that. He was like, yep, my house is right there. That's amazing. Wait, so how annoying is it for you hearing that? I am not the, do you yell out, original?
No, I said, he's not my baby daddy. Dude.
He was not the father. Oh my God, I love you too. So Maury, so people also like to remix your daddy announcements like this one. We're showing this.
Okay. Tell me you want to be on The Maury Show without telling me you want to be on The Maury Show.
When it comes to one-year-old Isaiah, Amir, you are not the father.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Oh,
I love that.
I'm big on TikTok.
Oh my God.
All kinds of things.
Oh my God, I love those dogs. They're like, wait, what? All right, well, you settle conflicts on your show, but in marriage, what's the key to settling a fight? Because you've done well.
Well, no, hold on.
We have different views of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I believe that it's worked because we don't see each other much during the day, and then when we have some discussions, arguments, when the head hits the pillow, it's over. It's never, ever, ever, it never goes on the next morning. Never.
Oh,
no,
really?
I hold a grudge. And the next morning, I want to continue. I'm not done.
I was not finished, sir.
Yeah. And, he's not like the guy he is on TV. And on TV, they can scream, they can cry, they can go nuts. And, he's so calm, so comforting, just holds people's hands and everything. But when he gets home, I say, do you know what happened today? And he goes, I don't want to hear about it.
I've heard enough today. I can't take your crap. I've had enough chaos happening.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's worked. I mean, it's 37.
Well, you know
37.
Wow, 37 years?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It is a long time. It's a really long time.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, in fact, backstage, one of your social media people were asking us our favorite songs.
Yeah.
And I said, well, one of them for me is You Can't Always Get What You Want. And she says, that's true.
See, I think humor, and I also think it's cool.
Humor's important.
Humor is important, but also the fact that you said that you go and you do your things during the day. You do have alone time a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
You
have your own lives as well.
She doesn't want to see me.
To me, you cannot spend time together.
That is the key. Never see them.
Not even on vacation. No, we see each other a lot.
He's a crazy golfer,
Yeah.
and that he's gone for many hours. And
And
Yeah.
the best part, those wives who allow you to do it.
Oh my God!
Well-
Here's the thing: like you should though. People should have their own time, like to do their. That's yeah.
You know what the last thing a golf widow does before she has sex?
I love you so much. I don't.
She drops her husband off at the course.
Yeah.
Oh my God!